Hi, I'm Karen Hatch. I'm a clinical psychologist, child specialist, or developmental specialist actually. I did my bachelor's at McGill University in Psych, a BA in Psych. I believe UV offers what, BA or BSc?
Yes.
BSc. It's just really in the extra courses that you take, if it's a BA or a BSc. Yeah, and one of the things that I thought was very useful, even at your bachelor level, is to be a slave to your professors and offer your services. Go and see what they are doing, go and see what experiments they're engaged in. Just get out there into the real world, because you're not going to get any pay, but you really get a load of experience that will help you then sort of even out which area you want to go to in your master's level. And that's what I did, and I just know from talking to a lot of secondary school students who come back with their bachelors that they tend not to do that. They're just going straight into their courses, and so then when they finish their bachelors, they're not so sure which direction to go into. So I would recommend, if they have any, I'm not so sure if you're all a secondary school or university level, please just go offer your services, even to the master's students. They're always willing and ready to get any volunteer help, or outside in the real world, to your charities. I'm a director of Life Center, which is a school for severe autistic and developmentally delayed kids, and anybody who wants to volunteer services, we will help you all. Don't be afraid, just come and we'll guide you guys. Because I really think that is what helped me decide what area I wanted to get into. I realized that I love children. If you want to get into children, you have to love them, because they're probably the most difficult population to work with. They're non-verbal, and you're not only dealing with them as you would with the adult, you're dealing with the mother, the father, the siblings, the granny, the auntie, the gardener, the maid, the driver, the swimming coach, the teacher, and anybody extracurricular, as well as all the friends in the neighborhood and their parents. And their maids too. So it's like real village that you deal with when you're dealing with children. And you just have to love them, because it is not a simple task when you bring a 2-year-old in, or my youngest was actually 6 months, which would be parenting, of course, but also looking to see if there was any sort of birth trauma or any syndrome associated with some of the behaviors. So I'm just kind of wrote down what it is Karen said that you guys might be interested in. So I decided to get into younger children, like 0 to 5. So I do work a lot. Again, this is another good thing to do, is network with a lot of other professionals. I work with a lot of pediatricians, and they are like one of my main sources of referral. I work with a lot of Montessori school teachers and help them and with their parents and help them guide their teachers. Again, they're a main source of referrals. And referral systems come really through word of mouth and establishing yourself as an ethical and experienced professional. Ethics is a really big thing for me, so I really believe in that. The opportunities that I have seen grow from when I first came back, and then I went to Nova Southeastern to do my, in Fort Lauderdale, to do my master's. It was actually a doctoral program. I did go to internship, but then I stopped because of life circumstances and came back before I finished my doctoral thesis. So I was what they call all the dissertation. I attempted to finish it here at UU when they introduced a developmental PhD. However, it was cancelled. So I'm still sort of pursuing that. I guess that would be my goal once my children are out of the way, to go back to school and finish up my doctorate. They're kind of out of the way almost. They're almost finished. So I ended up working with that population. The other thing to do is kind of try not to isolate yourself. Try to also keep in current with whatever new experiments are occurring within your field. I ended up realizing that I love neurological, and I use the brain systems a lot in my work with helping parents understand children who come in with any sort of birth trauma or any sort of syndrome, such as Down syndrome, autism, or cerebral palsy. I use the brain system a lot in understanding them. And also I use that in helping parents understand children who have learning disabilities. Because I do end up getting all the way up to 18 years old. And most of the time it's referred from the school because of some sort of learning disability, and therefore it might exhibit itself in a behavior problem. or parenting at home. Anything else? One more time? Okay, so a typical day for me, well, because my two children actually just finished CAPE and CXC, I did sort of take a sabbatical in a way. I was working around then, let's say that, because I didn't have to take them to exams and lessons. So, and my husband works away, so I'm basically a single parent. So it was hard, but you do what you have to do when you do it. And my two children have been extremely successful, so it was worth it. So now I would start with my little ones always in the morning. I do a lot of play therapy and social skills groups with them because and this would be like with 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, any age growing up. Because my thing is you have whatever intellectual abilities you have, but social skills will get you far. I truly believe that if you have a child with good social skills, that's it. They could just be the best any environment that they want to go in. So I really believe in improving social skills no matter what your strengths and weaknesses are in intellectual capacity. So I would do like little ones in the morning, because by the afternoon they're crashing and asleep. And then during the day I might see like parents for like parenting or help a lot of work with divorced couples, a lot of help with mums going through divorce and how can they deal with the kids going through that as well. And then from about 1 o'clock until, could be any time, until 7, until 8, I kind of work around children's schedules because I don't believe in taking them out of extracurriculars or whatever school works. I try to mesh in with my family system rather than let them adjust to me, because that's what you're doing. These people are giving you all their private information and letting you into their system and their family, and you have to be ethical and appreciative that that's how you can help them most. So that's my view. Thank you. I have to go to